guys, this is the continuation of the story of baby after I give birth to her. So if you did not see my other video, so you can check, maybe I'll put the link below, and you check my my journey of baby from IVF baby story to premature baby story. You can check. And then now I wanted to share to you our journey in the NICU. So when I born the baby, they immediately bring her to the NICU. A NICU is equivalent to ICU for old people. So this place is like, because they bring me to the hospital which specializes for these kind of things. So most of the baby born prematurely or some defects, they bring it to the NICU. So baby went to the NICU and they do all the things. Like, she was born 2 pounds 11 ounces, very small baby. But then they check if is she okay. Good thing is that her lungs is fully developed. It's very okay, but they still give her the oxygen. Maybe I'll put some of the clips of her pictures when she was in the NICU, so that you can see how she looks like after this talk. And then our daddy said no, so they check everything, and then she have like so many issues because she was born prematurely. She was like, they need to put light on her, that like the blue light, because they said their skin is yellow. And then they really like how to say that, like really look at her very closely, like every angle of her health. They see whether there's something wrong with her. But then after like 2-3 days in the hospital, she's like not feeling well. So the doctors is taking all the tests for her, and they found out that there's some bacteria in her body. And then they try to put the medicine on her, and then the bacteria is still there. So they were thinking like, oh, there should be something wrong with the baby. So they try to find out, and then they said the only thing that they can do to really find it out is to open the baby's tummy, because they are suspecting that there's something wrong with the inside of the tummy. So after I think 4 or 5 days, they make an operation for the baby, and they finally found out that the baby have intestinal perforation. It's like the intestine have holes. So they found out that baby have 2 holes in her intestine. And what they do first in her first operation is they fix the other hole, and the other hole they take it out from her side. They cut a little bit on her side and put it out. The intestine is out in the side of baby's tummy, and she will poop there. Like they call it ostomy or stoma. So she had a bag in her side, and she used to poop in that bag. And then until they want to because they wanted to observe if everything will be okay. And from the first hole that they fix. So it takes us around, I think, 3 months she got operated again. Like, yeah, it takes her like July, August, 3 months before she get operated again to put her intestine back inside the tummy. And now she actually can poop normally. And then yeah, and then, but what else is that the bacteria that comes out when she have this stomach, the hole in the stomach, so all the dirt spread into the body, and there's bacteria in her body. So they put an antibiotic to her for 14 days, and then after that okay, she's clear. But then after a few weeks, they found out that the bacteria again, baby becomes so weak again, and then all the monitors become so like weird, like toot, 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 everything, because they follow her, like so many monitors in her. And then they like test again, do so many tests, and then they found out that the bacteria goes into the head already. Like the bacteria come again and goes into her head now at this time. Like they test on her spinal fluid if the bacteria is there. So they find out that the bacteria is already in her brain. It comes back again and already in her brain, in her head. So they do all the give her antibiotic again, but at this time they make it 3 weeks for 21 days. So baby was like, she has so many issues. Like I have here the list of her issues. Like I can't really remember, because there's so many tests they're doing to her and to keep her alive. So she have like 7 issues that they address to her. And she have defect on her eyes because it's not yet fully mature, her eyes. And she has, what else does she have? She has like, I forget some of the like torticollis. I don't know what is torticollis, plagiocephaly, hypertonia. It's like a lot, but the good thing is baby is so strong. Like she's really very strong baby, and that's why it makes, like, for me it's my really motivation to like be alive. And because if baby is making her trying her best to be alive, and all the doctors there are like so amazed of her development. Like she have been through so much, and she comes out to be very good. As you can see, she is now very nice, thanks to all the doctors and the nurses who help us with the baby, and surgeons and all those people. And we also thank our grandma and grandpa, because they're the one who really care for us there, and they're the one who bring us like everything in the hospital. They bring us food and everything we need. Thank my husband's sister Vika, who really learned how to cook rice just for me. And I also thank everybody who pray for the recovery of me and the baby. I'm really sorry for the time that we really don't like to talk to anyone, or don't like to share all this pain in our life. Because if you are, I think for us, we want to talk on that time, but this time at least I can share to you, and I can share to you with grace. Yeah, I don't like, because if at that time when people ask me, I will just cry. Like you can't really explain. Like everyone is in to keep alive. And of course, very big thanks for watching us. And if I know if this happens for a reason, we're still very much thankful for everything, even to this hardship in our lives. And we're still now we are okay, and thanks God for that. Thanks God for that. Like I know it takes miracle for us to survive on that. Baby have a lot of follow-up doctor's appointments and need to be taken care very carefully. So now we have tons of doctor's appointments and visiting nurses and early intervention people coming just to make sure that baby is growing so well. And that's our story of baby Sarah in the NICU. Bye bye, guys. Good night. It's my time here.